WKTV is out in the city and in the neighborhood, ready to take on anyone who's up for the challenge of getting that dub. And we'll have highlights from their adventures next week. Check back here to see if your team is featured. Until then, enjoy the game.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mental. Before we...
Thanks, BA. Well...
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top 6. Good stuff there. Thank you. And now the opening lineup for New York. Inside, we have Randall and Robinson. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Barrett in at the small forward position. And for Brooklyn, Irving runs point with Harden to his side. Harris and Durant in as the forwards. And it's AI in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And deep into the season now, Grant, are you noticing any trends that may just become a permanent part of the game?
Well, I mean, of course, BA, the fast pace of the NBA is here to stay. And players of all positions are continuing to develop deeper range from the three-point line. Now, that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Rose, and Durant with the block. Randall against Irving. And that one's good. AI.
Really heads-up play by Kyrie Irving. On time and on target pass. We've seen that before.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Here's Quickly. The shot is good, and the assist by Rose.
Derrick Rose.
Boy, and when it comes to providing leadership, everyone tackles it a little bit differently. Irving isn't that Kevin Garnett type motivator. He's not going to talk all game like Chris Paul. This guy leads with his play.
Now here's Rose. 9 points for him in his last game. Oh, stolen by Harris. Here's AI. And he lays it up and in. He has 6. For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. And what we've seen is guys want to play alongside Irving.
Yeah, people who know him best vouch for him and will even join a team partly because of him. Plus, this guy is so insanely talented. You know when he's on, he gives you the best chance to win.
Here's AI. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. Puts it up, out to Harris. Counted from distance.
This is what we call a sniper from the outside. Joe Harris, a knockdown shooter.
Rose, the pass to Barrett. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Pass to Quickly. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Harden. Here's Randall. That one falls.
Well, this is where the tremendous plays with helps him get rebounds.
Down low. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, BA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Rose, the pass to Barrett.
First quarter.
It's tipped. Here's Randall. There's the block. Pass to Durant. That falls. Nice setup by Harris. And now we'll... get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
Well, half of play, they're closing out aggressively. The block shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
They also came out of the locker room ready to run. Their transition game has been in full effect.
Brooklyn making some changes. Aldridge is checked in for Durant. Brown comes in for Harris. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. Now pass to Barrett. Great D that time from Aldridge.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
We've got 1:13 left to play in the first quarter. Here's AI. And here's Mills for three. And the Nets, another three.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's Toppin. Cashes it in from 11 feet.
The very definition of a stretch four. Toppin is a knockdown shooter, so vital for the spacing to his basketball team.
Now here's Harden. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. They get it back. Pass to AI. Outside Harden. Here's AI. Fournier covering. Outside Harden. Here's AI with the clock winding down.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Quickly. No good with a layup. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets, now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back after this word. And the young sharp-shooting guard, Emmanuel Quickly, connecting with all-star Damian Lillard for some veteran input.
Really just giving me advice on, obviously, the point guard position, but what it takes to win in this league.
Grant, that's a good number to have for some guidance.
Absolutely, B.A. Similar frames and skills for Quickly and Lillard. And Dame with lots to teach.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Nets pretty much in control here.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
We've got James Harden. He's out there with Patrick Mills. Paul Millsap is out there with Bruce Brown. And it's AI in at the power forward position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Fournier for three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Well, Evan Fournier staying on the move and working to get that three-point opportunity. Nicely done.
Well, AI in the last matchup against the 76ers played really superb basketball. He had 30 points, and his offensive IQ led to intelligent shots. He was extremely efficient. He put up significant numbers. So the question becomes, can he do it again?
Thanks, Allie. Absolutely. He was a one-man show in that one, Grant.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same mentality tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow. One thing you know when defending Barrett, he wants to get to the rim every chance he can.
Now here's Mills. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. 6 to shoot. From 12 feet. And the Nets miss again. And you know, Grant, on his attacks to the basket, Barrett is looking for points, a foul, or both.
Oftentimes initiating the contact, too. As he gets more established in the league, he'll get more calls to go his way.
Now here's Gibson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Timeout called. Brooklyn coming off that win against the Sixers.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Well, the best way to silence the crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Now here's Irving. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Rose, the pass to Randall, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Well, with his strength, Julius Randle can absorb contact easier than a lot of players. This guy is not going to be intimidated. And you look at the multitude of ways, guys, in which Randle has evolved his game. Becoming a #1 scoring option has to be near the top of that list.
First one falls, and now Randall is getting his points from all 3 levels, Doris.
Well, the shooting range and the consistency with range is the biggest change. But this guy has also polished his footwork. He's tightened his handle. Every move he makes now is with a purpose.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
The funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
And they'll keep possession. Here's Robinson. Misses off the left iron.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Here's AI, and he jams it home with authority.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
An emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Now here's Rose. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
You can see the athleticism and toughness. Rose becoming exponentially more dangerous the closer he gets to the rim.
AI. Good work defensively by Randall.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Aldridge is...
Substitution.
So it's the Brooklyn Nets with a 6. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Well, Doris, with so much focus placed on the 3-ball, would you agree that it's become a shooter's league now?
Oh, unequivocally, BA. Range shooting is always going to be in high demand. put such pressure on your defense to guard the full length and breadth of the court. And so if you can shoot it, it matters if you have no other skill. If you can shoot it at a high level, you will have a place in today's NBA.
So on the floor for the Knicks, Barrett plays the small forward with Randall in at the 4. Emmanuel quickly is out there with Derrick Rose, and it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint. The Nets with the lead. Outside Harden. Here's AI. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to go on Emmanuel quickly. And that one misses. Knicks shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Shoots. He can't get that one to fall. And Brooklyn going the other way now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. They'll take on the Magic at Amway Center after this one, and that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play, and a confidence they're not afraid to show. And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Well, Julius Randle, we know this, loves to finish despite being fouled. This guy will play through contact, no problem.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 3 in this second half. Pass to AI. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Harris's shot is good.
Joe Harris so good at keeping his composure in intense situations. Nice job playing through contact.
To the paint. Here's Robinson. The rebound by the Nets. To the inside. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game. Quickly with the ball. Durant covering. Pass to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
This is the court awareness that gives you hope for R.J. Barrett. He's a scorer, but if he can complement that with passing, look out, folks.
Now here's Irving. And there's the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. Irving's got 5 now.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Randall. Here's Robinson. Blocked. Inside. Pass to Harden. Here's AI. Robinson defending. And here is Irving. Durant for 3. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Boy, this guy a multifaceted talent, and not just on the court. Kevin Durant has said, quote, basketball is just what I do and love, but that isn't just who I am. This guy really tries to make a difference.
Brooklyn making some changes. Aldridge comes in for Harris. And it's Brown in for Kyrie Irving. On defense, the Nets. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Fournier against Harden. Shoots from 12. Here's Noel. Rebound Brooklyn. Here's AI. He's got 21. To the middle. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Making plays at both ends of the floor, and it shows up in the box score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Barrett can't hit, and Durant has helped many people with his generosity.
Yeah, once committed $10 million to the college track program to help disadvantaged kids receive a higher education. He's been renovating basketball courts around the world, and obviously as an entrepreneur, he's been focusing on products that are making lives better. How cool is that?
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
This guy's a bucket getter. R.J. Barrett finds a way to capitalize on the interior. He's got the size to get it done.
Pass to AI. Back to Harden. To the paint. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. 25 points in the game.
I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
No, well with it. And here's Toppin from the arc. That shot, no good. Right side Durant. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Durant's got 12.
It's just such confidence when Kevin Durant gets into that mid-range jumper. Like, forget about it, defense. It's over.
Quickly from outside. And the miss. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets. They're feeling great. A 21-point lead. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be back in a moment. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau.
Make sure we're talking on defense.
Full line change here for Brooklyn. A big group substitution here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Gibson. Julius Randle comes in for Noel. Toppin, he's checked in for Barrett. And Rose is subbed in for Quickly. We've got Nicholas Claxton. Patrick Mills out there with Bruce Brown. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's AI. In at the 4. It's 5. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They keep piling on the assist, guys. They haven't cooled off any in that regard.
Yeah, they're taking care of business in the paint, too, getting valuable points down low there.
AI. Oh, it makes it with the kiss.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Here's Vildoza. Pass to Toppin. Rose outside. And whenever a team has a superstar talent, Doris, there's immediate pressure to build a roster that can win a title. Obviously, more teams fail than succeed.
There's no doubt, BA, because what you're seeing in the modern NBA is guys who not only obviously want to get paid, this is a business, but what happens is they also want to win because it's all about their legacy. And so they put pressure on. Make sure we have the pieces to compete for a championship.
New York has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nets.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And when we look at their record, this game pushes them to 49 wins.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. Team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
Here's Knox. And he converts the layup.
You can see physical defense does not bother Kevin Knox. He almost wants the contact.
Pass to AI. Back to Mills. Now here's Brown. Down low. Here's AI. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Gibson down low, pounded by Harris. Here's AI. Pass to Mills. Outside, Brown. And that one's good. AI.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. And they were just dominant out there.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you next time.
So, MP, how important is playing with pace to what you want?
We play fast, we play furious. Some might say we play too fast, too How you doing, John?
All right, MP. You know, look, I know you're busy, so thanks for taking the time to sit down with me. You've really made an impression.
You know, I gotta say, it's mostly the off-court stuff. I mean, you seen me play, John.
A lot of people can't imagine professional athletes with interests outside.
Well, you know, music is my other great love besides basketball. So I'm trying to get my hand into.
Not trying to count any chickens before they hatch here, but there's even been talk.
Look, I feel like it's justified. I've been showing out since I got here, John.
Well, MP, this has been a bunch of fun for me, and I'm sure the fans are going to love.
Hey, reverse the world, ex-cash 'em. Hey, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back. Hey, reverse the world, ex-cash 'em. Hey, I don't